Oh, well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Brawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing.
I'm Oni.
It does not matter
back again with another video for the upcoming UFC event. This is UFC
exchanges. You don't
268.
all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land.
We've been waiting a while for this one, so yeah, man. Let's just get straight into it.
So many things.
Yes, sir. Which way are you more interested in right now in terms of, well, besides the obvious main card?
Besides the main card, well, pretty much everything I'm interested in is on the main card. The prelim card looks good. I think we talked about this a little bit earlier. Like, the prelims look good, just judging everyone's record. Like, they look great. Stellar records all around, so that should be great fights to start us off. And then in the main card, I'm very interested in the Gaethje fight and, of course, the main event. So main and co-main event are where my interest is really lie. I'm interested to see the middleweight fight between Vettori and Dole.
But the moment this man grabs you, he can control you in a way that not many guys in the UFC
main event in
this
one.
That in the rookie fight. We saw that in the
to me,
that's why he is the best fighter at 170 pounds.
I kind of want to see the Gaethje one more. You know, like the other guys, they're coming up. You know, I would say the Malvern fight, I'll probably be interested in that, right?
Right.
Because Roman does have a nice record still, right? 12-1.
Yes, he does.
So I want to see what type of up and coming he is. You know what I mean? Is he the one that haven't made it over the hurdle yet, or is he the guy that's just right there getting ready to kick down the door? You know
Even the fofo, yep, for sure.
This is the fight, right? Because Malvern's record, I mean, his ranking in the UFC. In middleweight, I think he's at least top 10, right? Or am I
for Vettori is ranked 4 right now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, this will be an interesting fight for him.
Definitely, because currently Roman himself ranked 9, so if he wins, that's a nice jump up there.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, depends on what happens in the middleweight, right? You know what I mean? He could be next.
Yeah. Yep. A win over Vettori can put him up in contention, and then maybe a title run, or maybe another big top 3 contender to send him into the right, to send him into the championship bouts there. So yeah, definitely a very, I guess, impactful match right there for Roman, and for Vettori. There's like a young, hungry up and comer, so he's kind of got to mark his territory here.
Yeah.
Right, so that's going to be a good scrap. I think it looks like Roman has won his last couple ones by knockouts, TKO. So I'm very interested to see if he can keep that energy going into like 286.
Yeah. Because Malvern is like, he's like someone like a striker to himself, right? I remember he likes to strike a bit.
Yeah, he likes to strike. He got some wrestling too. Most of his stuff has been to decision, so we'll see how he approaches this match though, because he likes to kind of like grind people out, beat them up.
Yeah.
You can just throw punches.
Should be a solid fight.
Should be.
Throw punches to be effective, to throw damage.
Then we move on to, if we're going in order from like the first fights and whatnot, into the women's flyweight. That is Jennifer Maia versus Casey O'Neill. Let's see. Again,
I don't know any of these fighters, these two.
Just about to say that, yep.
Yeah. So I'm interested because they are on the main card, right?
Yeah.
Should be interesting.
Like looking at Maya's record right now, 20-9 in her last 6. She's 3-3, so broke even, not too bad. And she has, I would say, notable wins and notable losses as well. Like she has wins over Roxanne Modafferi, Joanne Wood, but she's lost to like
Shevchenko
and Caitlin McKee. Won against Jessica High, you know, so she has some.
Yeah, her record is kind of, you know, right now in terms of the last, let's just say, 10 fight, right?
Mm.
Like, it's somewhat breaking even, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know. You think she's going to take it? Or you think O'Neal's up and coming?
I would have to go and watch footage to give a real comfortable, analysis on that. But I go and look at O'Neal's record, 9-0, and there have been some finishes there, like some over 2 minutes to go. Finishes. A lot of Maya's finishes are decision, right? So, you know, for this fight, I'll probably call O'Neal. I'll call the young up-and-comer. Is she younger? Let me see. That's 25 to 34. Yeah. So I'll go with the young up-and-comer for this one. No disrespect to Jennifer Maya, of course, but just by the numbers and what I can see here.
She's at the age that Jennifer is like a gatekeeper in some ways.
Yeah, almost on the way out, because I think we said the prime kind of ends around like 35, around 34. You could maybe stretch it out to 36 or something. But that's where you kind of start to hit old father time. Start to try to whoop that ass. So,
she's undefeated right now, right?
Yeah, and she's undefeated. So, you know, maybe we'll see the wily vet pull off something about the new up-and-comer, but I'll firmly have to say I am going to go with O'Neal on this. So,
yeah,
I'm interested to see what they both can do on Saturday. So that'll be good.
Yeah.
Then next is welterweight.
Yeah.
Full guard now, DC.
What do you think?
Trying to gain posture to throw and then move to the next position. But if you're
so I know both fighters. If we're looking at numbers again, of course I like to do. I just like to look at the last 6. For Gunnar Nelson, broke even.
Keeps his weight down. Really does grind.
And for Brian, he has like 4 wins, 2 losses in his last 6. So I don't know. It's not bad records. Not like a whole lot to go off just from looking at that. I don't know. This is a tough one. I think I'm kind of like this. They're really close in terms of like stats and stuff too.
Gunnar Nelson is up in age too. Seems like. Well, they both up in age.
Yeah, both of them up in age there. So it's kind of a tough one, but I'm gonna go with.
All right, so the takedowns, the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC.
I'm gonna go with Gunnar.
Discouraging to
Sir
get grounded that many times.
Oh, it's so discouraging. All you want.
Don't ask me what round. I'm not quite sure about that, but I'm gonna go with Gunnar Nelson with the win.
Okay, sure. I'll go with Brian.
Yeah.
I think,
the next round starts.
All right.
Yeah.
That should be a solid one come Saturday. We'll see who called it.
Yeah, the next one, bro.
Exciting. All right, so that's like, I guess, the 3 fights before the co-main event. On to the co-main lightweight. Oh, lightweight division, disgusting. Even actually, when I talk about almost all these divisions are disgusting, but lightweight, something special. Gaethje versus Fiziev. Woo!
Yeah. This one's gonna be nice.
This is gonna be sparks, man. Sparks. So, Chucky, who do you think? What are you thinking about this fight overall? And you have a prediction?
Right now, we look at his record. He's on a winning streak.
Oh yes, 12-1.
Gaethje, on the other hand, I think he only had like 2 wins.
No. In his last 6, he got 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 4 wins, 2 losses, and the 2 losses are to no slouches. One to Khabib, so you know that was
a lot.
right. Come on, and then $1 so you know not bad, not bad at all. It's just Fiziev coming in with that confidence.
Right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side
man,
he definitely has confidence for sure.
Like a little bit less control.
He won his last couple of fights by
really doing anything anymore.
not
with my upper body.
So
I gotta be very,
division
very aware.
knockout.
It's still
It's
advantageous, but
it's a mix.
it just seems a little more free flowing than having something like a half guard.
And I think for Gaethje, this is a critical fight for him right now.
So he doesn't have to
if he wants to stay on top, right? Like, where is he on the rankings? He's top 5.
Good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these
just
He is a master of movement on the ground.
Yeah, he's ranked 3.
The ground and
definitely a critical fight because Fiziev was ranked 6, you know, so.
Yeah, so he has to win. And in some ways, if I were to pick, I'll play Fiziev over Gaethje. Yeah.
Young and hungry coming up, a lot of knockouts. I understand that. I'm gonna go with Gaethje on this one. I think, honestly, for both of them, this is a perfect matchup for both of them. They both are going to want to stand and bang. So,
yeah.
It's to me, whoever makes like the first error, whoever gets the beat on the other person
Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to
might have it in the bag because I don't think these guys are really going to go to the ground unless they decide I don't want to stand and bang with this other guy. But
isn't Fiziev kind of in the same regions as Khabib, isn't
where's this place? Azerbaijan. That's no. He's in a different place. It's like I think it might be around there. I'm not too good with the geography over there, but I think it might be around there. I don't know if he's just been catching people with that, and he has like an amazing ground game. But I look at the TKOs and the KOs, and I think Yasmin likes to throw some leather sometimes too. So I think it might be a stand-up fight, unless Fiziev has some wrestling game on some craziness, and he just is like, you know what? Let me test
has a tie record, a move tie record.
Yeah.
So you know this guy likes this strike.
Exactly. So that one's gonna be fireworks off top. I can't wait, honestly.
He's very comfortable fighting off his
record is
now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip
Went
escape.
a couple semifinals, finals.
Nice.
Pretty good work with the ground
So
and
you know
pound
this
here
guy
by
likes to strike. I will. Yeah, this fight's definitely gonna be fire.
He's able to relax.
Can't miss a second. It's gonna be dirty. So
Spinning wheel kick. That was one of his finishes.
yeah,
I would like to see something like with Gaethje.
yes sir. That's gonna be a good one.
So you got Gaethje, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Gaethje. I'll go with Gaethje on that. This, like I said, I feel like Fiziev is gonna want to stand and bang, and when it comes to standing and banging, hey, I know Justin can do that, so
yeah, that's
let's
true.
go.
Yeah.
Talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper.
I think how much fight Gaethje was in. I don't know, was it Chandler or someone else, but it was one of the exchange that like he was rocked. Right?
Yep.
And then I remember he was like backing up and then that guy was kind of chasing him and then he just kind of like
one
and just put his lights out and I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. You got that power.
Yeah.
So it'll be good.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
He's got
good for me.
Here, DC. You know, he's got
to you.
different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
And oh my goodness!
About these strikes, they are intending
I can't wait.
Leon Edwards and Kamal Usman. What do you got? Like, okay, hold on. Okay, let me refine the question.
All right, okay.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
given that they fought twice already, okay?
Yes.
And given the situation that on the last fight, Usman did everything right. Right? Would you say so? He did everything right. Like, if anything, he probably lost the first round, maybe. But after that, I don't think he lost the rest of the round up until the last round when he got his head kicked out. Right?
Pretty much. No.
Wouldn't you agree?
I agree. Winning completely up until that point.
In that case, now we're going into this fight. What do you think is going through their heads right now? Like, what needs to change? Who needs to change in terms of their strategy of going into the game? Like, their game plan? Because Usman was doing everything right up to that point. Does he need to change any of his game plan? Or should he keep doing or do what he did in the last fight, but just on the last round, just keep the pressure going?
Oh, it's gonna be. He can do more than that, definitely. Of course, he can do what he did in the last fight that he lost, because, like he said, he was doing everything right to that point. So I'll say, keep doing what he's doing. However, there are some tendencies he'll need to kind of work on and be aware of. Because if he's aware of his tendencies, he might be able to use that as bait. That being said, for this fight, I'm going to still go with Usman, because he was winning the fight convincingly to that point. Again, no discredit to Edwards. If he changes up how he does things and comes back...
What do you think Leon Edwards needs to change?
Leon Edwards, I think, needed to feint a little bit more. He needed to give Kamaru some things to actually worry about, because Kamaru kind of was just like walking through stuff. I think he needs to kind of chop his legs down a little bit more. It might sound bad, but Kamaru has bad knees. So I would start kicking that. Like, I mean, go for the legs.
Might sound like a dick, but hey, man.
Hey, man, fight game, right? I'd go for the legs. No, it's hard not to say don't throw any kicks, but be wary of throwing kicks, because you know the takedown could come at any time. He was pretty good with it, though. Like, in terms of some of his defense, like, Edwards was doing pretty good, but again, he was defending, so that kind of puts you on the back foot. So for Edwards, I'll say he just needs, work on ground game, of course.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Give Kamaru some more things to fear, some more weapons, some more things like maybe elbows, some knees on the come in, feint, different techniques.
Do you think Kamaru Usman took Leon Edwards' soul by the time, like, I'll say the end of the third round? Because going into the fourth and the fifth, like, I just felt like Leon Edwards just kind of like, yo, I just want to finish this fight.
There's nothing
like,
left.
He's not even there to compete. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, he wasn't even, like, you know, motivated to try to finish.
It's kind of hard to say. I see what you mean. And it did kind of look like that, but
because it was very dominant by Usman during those rounds, and I'm just like, okay.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
It was, but I also wonder if he was taking those rounds off because he knew he was losing.
And that's a strange way.
And then just in the fifth round, it's like, all right, this is my chance to get something. That being said, like, I like to give alternatives. That could have been what he was doing, but yes, for those 2 rounds, he was getting pretty much controlled and dominated. So by the fifth round, I won't say he gave up, but I don't think he thought he was going to win. He was still like, all right, I'm here, I'm fighting, but there was no, I don't feel like there was a lot of urgency to it. So when that landed, I feel like he kind of looked surprised too.
At least in terms of making sure that
yeah, because I remember it was going in on the break after the fourth round. I would say that his coach would told him like, "Yo, you losing that fight." You know what I mean? I remember the coach said something along those lines. You know, say, "Yo, you gotta finish. You're losing the fight." And yeah, like you said, I think that surprised him. Like that kick, that surprised all of us, right?
Yeah, it did.
So
definitely.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting fight. That's for sure.
Yeah. So overall, yeah, probably like I know it's easy to say, oh, like he dips his head in this direction and he was waiting for that. It's like, I feel like that was just kind of like a just kind of like an opportunistic thing. Like it just happened to happen, and then Edwards capitalized on it.
People don't know that this guy wants
so it was a good catch by him.
Best submission.
It's not. It's not something I feel like he could just like easily replicate type thing. You know what I mean? Like just do it again and again. No. I think he caught him at a perfect time, and that's MMA. Shit happens. But overall, I'm comfortable saying I think Usman should win because Usman's he did everything correct up until that one moment. So yeah, that's so I think should happen for this upcoming one.
Put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight. Did just that. Congratulations.
Not count out Edwards because we saw anything can happen, but just going off of the last fights, I think it's not a stretch to say that Usman should take this fight again.
Did just that.
Or should take this fight, I should say.
Okay, so you're picking Usman to win.
Okay. I'm picking Usman to win, yeah.
Okay, all right. I don't know. I'd say I was probably the same thing. Yeah.
All right, so here we are inside Bell Center, Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
What do you think Edwards could have done differently throughout the fight?
Bell Center is a fantastic venue. What type of are you going to give these great fans?
Because I was going to say he was actually losing the stand-up. Because that's what I was thinking when you were speaking too. And I'm like, yeah. He was losing the stand-up, and when it came down to the ground game, you already know Usman got the ground game locked. So, to me, for him to have a chance to at least win and not get that lucky kick in some way, like you said, like that opportunity, right? Get his defense. Like takedown defense. It's probably too late now, but like I hope that's one of the things that he works on.
Trying to control posture.
Because I think Usman's probably gonna try to secure that.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
Because he needs that belt back, so that's gonna be one of the things that he's gonna probably try to do.
Yes.
Especially for Usman, for his psyche, for him to get knocked out by a kick like that. I don't know if is he fully recovered? And I'm not talking about physically. I'm talking about his psyche-wise.
Like, mental damage, yeah.
Yeah. Because, like we said, he was winning the fight up until that point. So, yeah, and like I said, Leon, like, if he even got taken down, he needs to try to get back up.
He needs to put his feet on the hip.
He can't hang out down there.
Because Usman's going to keep him there.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully we don't get a judge that just stands them up when they're working on the ground, you know?
Like the Shevchenko fight?
Yeah. Like that fight.
Yeah. Edwards has got to really work on the ground defense and try not to get stuck in terrible positions on the ground against Usman. Otherwise, it's a wrap. He's just not going to let you go. And you're going to be eating shots while you're down there. Not a fun time.
Usman's going to work.
Yep.
And Usman has a pretty good gas tank, I would say. So
exactly. Actually, a great gas tank, I would say. So he could just keep going, grinding you out for all 5 rounds.
He is not staying in one place on the ground.
So,
bottom fighter here,
yeah.
maybe looking at
Usman.
So
What do you think in terms of picking how would they win? Let's just wow, yeah.
We trying to do we're bringing the prediction back for the main event. Okay, all right. I was completely off last time for the John Jones one. So I'm gonna try to redeem myself with this one.
He feels like he's winning here.
All right.
Close. I was close.
All right. So Usman Edwards 3.
He escapes up to his feet. Very nice. So the unofficial numbers thus far: 50.
Edwards. Wait, so we're talking about Usman round. Usman round.
You don't have to pick round.
No, okay.
We can just pick how is finished because
Okay.
You don't have to pick the exact round.
I'll say ground and pound.
Ground and pound.
Ground and pound.
Oh, okay. Me, I'm probably gonna go with submission again.
Submission? Yeah. Okay.
That would work for Jones,
right?
I just didn't think that he was gonna be that quick with that one.
Round 1, my goodness. Wild.
Like what? Did it even pass 2 minutes? It was like around the 2 minute mark.
It was like 2:15.
Around there? Yeah, around there. It was really quick. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you're calling Usman submission, and I'm calling Usman ground and pound win. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And watch Leon Edwards with another head kick. Oh, man. Wow.
We'll just be like, oh, Lord. Again, you got us with that.
Yeah. Yo, if that happens, that's it. Like, I think Usman either has to move up or he has to fight the next guy to get back on the spot.
Yeah. I don't think there's no rematch after that.
Yeah, and I don't see Israel leaving welterweight.
He's not on his toes.
I mean middleweight.
You keep driving those kicks
So Usman's not going to go up unless Israel lose his next fight, which now gives a chance to him if he moves up. But I don't think he's going to get an immediate title fight. But if he doesn't have the title, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, like what do you do after that? You know what I mean? There's definitely going to be fights for Leon, but what's going to happen for Usman now? You know?
I don't know.
Because the top, he fought all the people. Oh, no, my bad. He could fight Hamzat if Hamzat can make weight.
Yeah. That never happened yet, eh? Huh.
No.
Interesting. That I would not mind watching.
By law, you know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, I wouldn't mind seeing those two fights, or those two matchups. So the 3 and 4
Oh
I don't think he should fight like Shafkat. Yeah, we know how dangerous this kid is coming up.
Yeah, that's kind of a crazy fight though.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see that actually.
Trying to pass here, but
you do, Usman? But damn, but Shafkat is only around 6.
No, not next.
That's a big.
That's a big risk, I know.
Yeah, man.
So right now, Chimaev or Muhammad.
The only reason I don't really like, I like the Hamzat, but I don't like it because when he doesn't make weight, it just doesn't count. Right?
Yeah, it voids whatever. Yeah.
And that's why I hate it. Like, this man is so good in his wrestling, taking people down, but man can't make weight. So
great job getting into your position.
It's either he go up to middleweight. I heard rumor out there that he might be going up to the middleweight. So who knows? But
I think he should, because there's great competition there for his style, I think.
And I think he could still dominate.
He's gonna start exactly.
I think he could still dominate the way he did in welterweight.
Looking at the top 10, if he bulks up or goes to his normal weight, there's no disrespect, but I only see like a handful of guys really giving him issues.
I could see him being a really dangerous opponent for the top 5.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, and in the middleweight, even Israel.
Yeah.
Even the champ.
Yeah, I would say so.
Because when Hamza takes you down, it's like, what are you gonna do?
Get pounded out.
I don't know, man. It's like you're getting drowned by water or something. You know what I mean? Look at all the opponent that he handled.
Yes, sir. No slouches. Well, maybe some slouches, but still, like, man is good. Man has skills. So it would be interesting to see him go up in weights, so he can actually fight and retain his full purse. But yeah, outside of that, for Usman, he only really has right now, looks like 2 options. He doesn't want to fight Burns. Him and Burns won't fight. We already did the Covington thing. So that's all he really has in terms of viable options. That doesn't present like a ton of risk to like ranking and whatnot.
Yeah. Like, there's no point for Usman to fight anybody below Burns.
Yeah.
Logically, it just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then of course, the next option is move on up, man.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Very interesting.
Like, okay, if he does move up, who would be the first fight that you would be interested to see in the middleweight? Besides Israel, of course. I doubt he's going to try to fight Israel in the first fight. If Israel doesn't even have the title of their brothers, you know what I mean? Who do you want to see?
Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission.
Honestly,
he did that, and it's very
I want to see Whittaker.
He did tonight in the octagon.
I want to see Usman fight Whittaker.
Oh, for Usman, I thought you meant Hamza. I was like, well,
Hamza, yeah, Hamza, like any of the top 5 for me.
I was gonna say any of the top 8. I'd say any of the top 8
for Hamza.
For Hamza, Brunson up. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Brunson got wrestling and shit. Yeah. You know, Duplessis is coming up, and he's got some good.
But that's the thing, though. Hamza's like, yo, I'm coming up. In another weight class, but still, I'm ranked 3rd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I said top 5. But
I know. But if you want to do like a warm-up,
good though.
Yeah, if you want like a warm-up fight, I would say
just drag a motherfucker down and then just like, yo, give me my money, Dana.
Yeah, and then boom, in the top 5 for sure, and almost any of those. Yeah, I'd be down.
I mean, this guy has such a great submission.
Specifically, though, I will agree with you. The Whittaker fight for him
and his opponent
would be a great style matchup for both of them. For Hamza. I would say for Hamza for Whittaker too. That'd be pretty crazy. Hamza Whittaker, Hamza Cannonier, Vittori, and Costa, I would love to see that. Paulo Costa versus Hamza. But for Usman, the top 3 right there.
I could kind of see Hamza probably just drag Pablo down. You know, Costa just drag him down, just like I could see it.
Yep. Definitely.
But yeah,
man. So for the main event, we got both Usman. For the co-main, I have Gaethje, you have Fiziev. Moving on to the welterweight, I went with Nelson, you went with Barberena.
Yes, sir.
I think we both went with Casey O'Neill on the women's flyweight. And when it came to middleweight, I believe we both went with Roman, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Roman.
Right?
Yeah.
Roman, right? So I'm looking forward to this. UFC 286 is going to be fire. Can't wait. I'm getting home immediately after work to catch this. Actually, no, what am I talking about? Kids, it's happening at 5 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
So I got to bring a tablet to work while I'm working.
He's going to maximize it.
It starts at 5 p.m. Oh, my God. I need to remember that, too.
Yeah, man. So I'm going to be watching at work. That'll be fun. Hopefully the streams are okay and all that. So, because, work likes to block that kind of stuff. But we'll see. And if I don't watch it, I'm gonna try to avoid a whole social media possible.
Defending UFC welterweight champion.
So that's gonna be a struggle. That's gonna be my fight for Saturday.
The hunted at 170 pounds.
Man.
Now,
but yes, 5 p.m.
And his toughest challenger to date.
UFC 286. Anything else to add, Chuck?
Another chapter to one of the greatest welterweight legacies.
Touch base.
We'll
drop another video for UFC 287.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. All right. Again, that's Oni and Chucky.
Yeah.
We're out. Take it easy, everyone. Peace.